welcome to week 25 of the pregnancy vlog. This week has been, I think, quite a long week really for me. We have just had a normal week work-wise. I've got an extra day to do next week, boo. But it's been a good weekend because I haven't worked this weekend. So like the start of the week, my hips were quite bad. I'm pretty sure like it is SPD or pelvic girdle pain. It can be, it's called both. The start of the week, sort of Monday and Tuesday, was bad. Like, and it sort of was a bit in both hips. It's only been on the right hand side so far, but a bit in both earlier in the week. And I did think, oh, maybe I'll have to contact the midwife before my next appointment. But then as the week's gone on, it's got much better again. And sort of say Thursday onwards, it's fine. Like, it's still there, but it's very mild, so like it doesn't bother me at all, so it's fine. So hopefully it'll stay like that. I mean, I can cope with like the odd couple of bad days. I don't want to be like, obviously I don't know what's going to happen as I get bigger, but I don't want to be one of these that has to end up with crutches and random other stuff, but we'll see. So baby has been better behaved this week. He's been moving around like normally, like quite a lot actually this week, so I'm really happy about that. He's obviously just in a better position this week, so I can feel him more, but obviously much more reassuring when you can feel him. I did take like a couple of days where I actually made an effort to count the kicks. The cat's very distracting, so I keep looking over there. He's playing. It's very cute. So I took a couple of days where I actually counted the kicks, and there's like way more than 10. Then the days when I think he's quieter, coincidentally, are my busier days. So it's probably just more a fact that I'm running around doing whatever. Either like if you're moving around more, it rocks them to sleep, so then obviously they won't be moving if they're asleep in. Or it can also be like you're busy, so you don't feel them as much. Like it's when you're sat down quietly that you feel him moving. And he's also like, I've started to notice patterns now with him, which is cool. So I haven't really noticed any patterns before this week. Like first thing in the morning, probably can be like as early as 6, half 6, because sometimes it wakes me up. He's active then, and so I usually like have 5-10 minutes just when I wake up. I lie in bed and feel him then, which is cool. And then again last thing at night when I'm laid in bed again, he's quite active then. And he also has like sometimes during the day, like it seems like late morning, he has a little session then where he bounces around. And so he does have like his little sleep patterns, I suppose, which is quite cute. I had the dentist this week. I hate the dentist. I don't have a fear of the dentist or anything. I just hate it because they're like so expensive. What are you doing? It's just taking a picture of me or something. It's very random. So I had the dentist this week, and I hadn't thought there were any sort of problems, pregnancy related problems with my teeth. Although I know like it is quite common. That's why at least here in the UK you can get free NHS dental treatment. And you get that during your pregnancy and until the baby is 1 year old. So pretty much like nearly 2 years you can have it for. So anyway, I didn't think there was any problems. My dentist is actually a private dentist, so you can't get the free NHS treatment with them anyway. And I planned to stay with them unless there was any like major problems and treatment that I needed to have, and then I'd have to think about perhaps changing. But at least like I thought, like in this area, I remember like a few years ago it was impossible to get a dentist, NHS or otherwise. So it was like if you got on to a dentist somewhere, then stay there. So like I wasn't keen on having to change. But anyway, so it was just a checkup, and she says that my gums are inflamed, not like majorly, but it's from the pregnancy, and they were like bleeding a bit. I've not noticed that. Like I think if you're going to poke the sharp stick thing into your gums, they're going to bleed. But I guess it's like how easy they bleed that's the thing. So I haven't, as I said, I haven't noticed any problems, but she says that there are some gum inflammation. What she suggested is just to use mouth rinse and a floss, and that should then keep it at bay, and there wouldn't be any major problems with that. So that's obviously nothing to worry about. But then there is one fill-in that I definitely need, and she has said that should be done before the baby. She says like if you're really worried, you can leave it until afterwards, but it is completely safe to have a fill-in during pregnancy. They don't do the silver ones, but you can have a white one, and that's like safe. So she said she would recommend that because, you know, after the baby's born, it's going to be a few months before you bother going to the dentist again because you've got a newborn. And by then it could have developed into something worse, which obviously I don't want to have any more drilling out than necessary. But anyway, so this one filling is going to be £107, which is ridiculous. Like, it's not even a big tooth, it's one of the smaller teeth. And then there's another tooth which already has a filling in it, and she thinks that is going to need doing again sooner rather than later. So I don't know, going by the same thing, that would be another £100. Not the best news, but what I've done is I thought, you know, I'll have a ring round and see how hard it is going to be to find an NHS dentist, because it's like we can't really afford it. We can't not really afford it. We can't afford £100 for a stupid fill-in when there's so much other stuff that we need. So I rang round, and actually the first one I rang, a local one here, was taking new NHS patients. So I've got an appointment, like a new patient checkup with them in 2 weeks' time, and so hopefully that'll all go well, and I'll just stay with them. Obviously then once the free period is finished, I could still stay with them, and any treatment would still be cheaper than it would be at the private dentist. And I don't think, you know, everyone has to train the same to become a dentist, don't they? So there shouldn't be any problems. So hopefully that'll be well. And if it's good there, I'll get Aidan registered, and then obviously the baby will go there, so we can all have the same one, which would be helpful. So that's that. Blimmin' teeth. I think I've had quite a few comments this week about how large I am. Aidan affectionately
fetch the harpoon
keeps referring to me as a whale. Such comments like fetch the harpoon and new Free Willy film. I don't really know, to be honest. I guess it's a larger than smaller bump going, like, you know, on the time I am, but I wouldn't say like I'm overly massive, but I don't mind. I love my bump, so it's cool. And like I've waited all this time to get a bump, like, because we were looking through the photos, and like back in like week like 15 or 16, when like I was like going about how my bump was there and like how amazing it was.
Can I just ask,
it looks like no bump now.
When does it progress from bump to bulge? Because like it's only a bump. That's not a bump.
It's still a bump. It's only bulgy once the baby's out and it's just flabby.
Oh.
It can have a massive bump. I've seen like photos, like friends' photos on Facebook and stuff when they're like right at the end and it's so massive. I hope I don't get that big. But as I said, I love my bump, so it's cool. And you know, he's measuring on track, so perhaps some people just, it depends where you carry, I suppose, and where the baby's sat and everything. I have noticed, like, well, what I think, it's sort of come forwards more this week compared to last week, but we'll have a look at the photos later. That's just going by my camera, which isn't the brilliant one on my phone. So I think that's about it, sort of symptoms-wise, this week. We've got a few more bits to show you. I've got some new clothes again, and Nanny has finished the shawl, which is amazing. So I just have to show you that. So I'm going to take the camera upstairs. Right, so I've laid out cute little bits to show you. I've also, this week, I've bought the Moses basket, but it's not arrived yet. So we should have that next week to show you, and that will be the bed that will go in our room for, well, don't know, for the first bit anyway. So clothes, just a few that I've laid out here. I got some more bibs because I thought, you know, you'd probably like go through one bib each feed, so it's good to have like a few bibs. So probably be a few more bibs come in. Some cute ones, little cow, which is quite cute. These which I actually had last week, but I didn't remember to show them. Some grow swaddles. I've bought 2, and they I don't know if they like them, but we'll see. They're pretty good for newborns. You can only use them for the first 3 months, but you just swaddle them, so you wrap their arms and legs in it, wrap them up. Might be a picture on the back like that, and it makes them feel more secure, like they're back in the womb, and that's quite good for when they're in a Moses basket if they like it, so it helps them settle a bit. So I've got some of those I thought would be useful. This little set here, which was on one of our vlogs this week, bargain from Tesco, only £3, so you get like basically 2 outfits there. Cool. Bought these little leggings on eBay, another bargain. They're like £1 something each, with free postage, and they have a cute little picture on the bum. So there's lots of different designs to choose from. I bought 4. The most adorable little sailor shoes, so cute. Again, these are from Tesco. Don't know, I haven't bought many shoes because I prefer little sockies, little booties for them, but adorably cute, so I have to have a few, even if it's just for me. And Tesco also had like quite a few nautical items, so I just bought a couple of things. It's dead cheap in Tesco anyway. Cute little tops. This one's got a little fishy there, and some cute little trousers, so tiny trousers, adorable. There's a sleep suit with cars, Disney cars, which my mum bought for him, and a cardigan. This one's from Tesco. That's the first cardigan we've got, actually. Need a few more little cardies and stuff. And then also bought some bits from Asda, from George. This coat was in the sale. Don't know, like, you know, can't guarantee on British summers and things. And as it was in the sale and dead cheap, thought he's got to have a coat, so even if he doesn't really use it, if we do have a hot summer, at least he's got something, like if we're out at night and things, you can just put that on to pop him back in the car. A cute little dungaree set there, and tiny jeans, tiny, so cute. And I went to Dunelm, who have also got some nautical bits in there. I've bought this blanket for one thing, it's cute. Another eBay bargain. eBay, you know, can get everything. I wasn't particularly searching for a Batman outfit, but I came across it, and it is so cute. So you get this cute little Batman romper suit with a tiny cape, and it buttons on, so the suit is adorable. Oh, can't wait to dress him up. Right, and then the shawl which I've laid out on his cot here. It's all finished. The border, like the edging, was all done separately and stitched on. It's so beautiful. Like, I can't believe, like, you can knit something like that by hand. It's beautiful. I could never certainly do that, but Nana's amazing at knitting. As I said, it was really hard. I think she did have quite a few times struggling with it, but it looks beautiful. I can't wait to wrap him up in it. So that is it for this week. I shall speak to you again next week. Please thumbs up and subscribe. Bye bye.